In a small village in the southern United States, the nights are no longer as quiet as they once were. Wild boars have begun to move in, tearing up fields, bending wooden fences, and leaving fresh tracks right beside the homes where people live. But this time, the villagers chose a different approach. Instead of reacting the old way with scattered and short-term measures, they made a new decision together: to build a shared control system for the entire village. This system was designed to guide the movement of wild boars and reduce long-term conflict with wildlife. This time, the question was no longer, how many wild boars can we catch? But how to ensure the entire village could sleep peacefully again. The biggest change was not the equipment, but the mindset. The goal of the system was not to catch as many boars as possible, but to break their habit of moving toward the village. The focus shifted from reaction to prevention. Instead of placing traps in areas already heavily damaged, control structures were positioned in transition zones, places where wild boars usually slow down when moving from the forest toward farmland. Here, they reduce their speed, observe their surroundings, and assess the environment before choosing their next direction. These are the critical points in their travel routes. Even a small change here can influence the movement of an entire herd. For that reason, each structure is not considered a separate trap, but part of a broader control network surrounding the village. Effective control begins with strategy, not tools. Once the system was established, residents began using bait to attract the wild boars. During the early stage, no traps were activated. Everything remained unchanged for several nights, allowing the boars to approach, observe, and gradually become familiar with the structures.
Come on. Load up. Dusty. Come on. Come on.
The cameras installed were not meant to count animals, but to track how they move, how long they stay, and how the group responds to the environment. This data helps managers understand wild boar behavior and make decisions based on observation rather than guesswork or instinct. By avoiding rushed intervention, the system operates according to natural behavior instead of forcing outcomes. When animals do not feel threatened, their true behavior becomes visible. There is no sudden blockade and no aggressive driving away. Instead, subtle adjustments gradually reduce how often wild boars move deeper toward the village, guiding them back to their natural areas. For the wild boars, these are simply different choices within their environment. But for humans, it is a way of guiding behavior without increasing stress or unnecessary risk. The entire system functions as a unified structure, driven by data, timing, and coordination between people. A system is only truly effective when every part moves in the same rhythm.
Yep, yep, yep.
By the next morning, the village slowly returns to its familiar rhythm. There are no new tracks on the ground and no new damage to fields or homes. Life begins to stabilize again.
Go!
In wildlife management, long-term solutions rarely come from direct confrontation. They come from understanding animal behavior, using data, and applying responsible guidance strategies. Peace does not come from how many animals are captured in a single night, but from creating an environment where people and nature can coexist without conflict.
There you go, there you go. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep. Let's go, let's go. Yep, 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 yep. There you go.
If you found this story interesting, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to explore more real stories about life and nature. There are no gunshots, no headlights sweeping through the treetops, only the soft vibration of a phone in the middle of the night. Just before midnight, a notification appears from the home security system. Motion detected. Seconds later, the video feed comes on. A herd of wild boars is moving into the garden. They advance in formation, calm, methodical, unhurried. This is not the behavior of animals passing through by chance. It is the clear sign of a herd that knows this place well. Deep bore holes scattered across the ground confirm one thing. This is not a random visit. This is an established route. And the real question now is, how do you stop the risk without putting residents or the entire neighborhood in danger? No one steps outside. Everything is monitored from inside the house, where decisions are made based on data, not instinct. A smart trap has been set for weeks, positioned directly along the path these ground diggers regularly use to reach residential areas. This is not guesswork. The location was chosen using night camera footage, physical traces, and repeated movement patterns. The system combines night vision cameras, motion sensors, and a remote-controlled gate. Most importantly, it allows complete control without direct contact, a critical factor when dealing with wildlife near homes. The trap is not a crude structure. It is designed as a controlled lure space, wide enough for the entire herd to enter without feeling confined. Food is spread in layers rather than concentrated in one spot, forcing the herd to move deeper before stopping. The gate closes only when the entire group is fully inside, preventing separation, the most important factor in stopping them from learning to avoid traps in the future. The herd pauses at the boundary between forest and neighborhood. They inspect the ground, dig, circle cautiously. A few individuals hang back, observing and assessing. This is the most dangerous moment. One instant. One wrong decision, and the herd would scatter, learn, and avoid traps permanently. Then the decision is made at the right moment. The gate closes cleanly. The entire herd is contained within a controlled space, completely separated from the residential area. No injuries, no noise, no one nearby is awakened. A secondary camera deeper in the forest continues recording. Another group from the same herd changes direction. No panic, no chaos. They simply take a wider route, searching for a new entry point. This is typical behavior when a familiar path is blocked. Instead of escalating with confrontation, a second trap is placed deeper, more discreet, less visible. The goal is not speed. The goal is to completely block access and keep the area stable over the long term.
Look at him. I think I'm going to try. Boom.
What made that night remarkable was not the number of boars contained, but the timing of the decision. 30 seconds earlier, and the herd might have split and dispersed.
Okay, I didn't know she...
A few minutes later, fences, gardens, and surrounding living spaces could have suffered serious damage. Technology plays a crucial role, but it cannot replace human judgment and patience. The result comes from careful preparation and a calm decision made at exactly the right moment. This is an image of people resolving conflict with intelligence and patience rather than panic. And situations like this will become increasingly common as the boundary between humans and nature continues to shrink. In the next episode, we will continue to follow how residential communities manage situations before conflict begins. Like, share, and subscribe to stay with us.